Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be general reading. It was with the full moon energy at the start of October. So I'm going to be doing things a little differently now. And yeah, so I actually have my microphone turned on, so that's fantastic. Okay, so you have the King of Water, King of Cups. Ten of Water, Ten of Cups. Tower. And Sun. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a different spread. This is one that I seem to have created. Well, guided to use whichever way. It's something that I come up with earlier that I thought would work quite well. So in this position here we have your past energies and your presence in the past. Your present, how this past has affected you currently here. And now you have your current energies here and your future energies in relation. So let's see. I'm now going to do a bit of a spread, tarot spread coming underneath. So basically what we have here is we have your energies coming through the King of Water into the Ten of Water here. So this was gaining mastery over your emotions. This is also gaining like a completeness is what I'm getting. How this has affected you coming in. This has brought a lot of fulfillment. This has emotionally, very much so. I sense a great sense of peace around you from what's happened previously. Coming in also, there may be a time of where things are just uncertain here with the Tower. So you have this, things have had to change, essentially, and this is very sudden change. I'm a Cancerian and I can relate, so there you have it. Very sudden change. This is going to be leading into something very positive here. So here we have the Knight of Cups. So a lot of water energy here, definitely. Now this also can relate to someone that you are dealing with in the past. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly. But I see this top here. This is basically your energy. And what we're going to do is draw together basically the past and the future and coming through to the outcome of the present. How this is affecting. And this is basically for the course that you're on in this time. So we have the Knight of Cups. So this is extending. It's like if you're in a place of fulfillment where you have gained mastery over yourself, your emotions. This is basically you wanting to give that to others as well. This is like a selfless act in many ways. This is wanting to do more for others because you already have so much. Now, this isn't what I'm talking about as in you have a great job, you have the perfect family. No. This is emotional fulfillment as in stability, contentment, peace. You know, where you're content being on your own and in your own company, that sort of thing. But this is, now you're in this place, you're able to give this loving energy to others. And Ten of Wands. So very much so with this change here, this Tower, this Ten of Water, you have Ten of Water, Ten of Wands here. So where you're completely fulfilled, there is a change that needs to happen, and that's going to take you into a next phase. So much so of giving in to others, but this is also looking after yourself very much, because you can overextend yourself to other people. This is the Ten of Wands is basically saying, take a step back and basically look at yourself and see what needs to be let go of in your own life to help, what needs to change. Like, where's this tower coming from? If you've had this tower moment, then it's quite obvious that there are things that you're holding on to that need to be let go of. And it's like, this has to happen before this new cycle can come through. The Empress, yeah. So again, very much self-empowerment here is what I'm seeing, especially with the Tower and the Sun. It's like, this is what's going to make you complete also, not just emotionally, but this is in the physical realm. This is the Empress. This is someone who's stable and just a glowing human being. You know, that is very much so where you're heading. The Devil energy. So this can be things here that the past is starting to affect the present here, where this can be some of the things that need to be let go of here, is what it's saying, is basically negative thoughts, whether about yourself being it's I'm not good enough, or what can I have to offer, or this or that. You're already coming into this, you already are this, but you're at a point now where you need to let go of some things to really step into this energy. So addictions, negative thinking, negative people around your space, in your area, anything that's toxic, negative, anything, any of that sort of stuff needs to be let go of. Page of Swords. Instantly I'm getting, it's like people are going to be seeing you for who you've become, and they're going to be starting to talk about you. You know, this is very much gossipy, but I see this in a good light. It's like people are starting to see, it's like what you've managed to accomplish, where you're coming from, still how you're improving, still even more so, and dealing with the devil or the shadow. And quite honestly, the Page of Swords here, we relate to communication, we relate to, but this is light. This is like immature. You know, it's not so much immature, but it's just like a bit childish. It's like, you know, texting is, have you heard about such and such lately? You know, that sort of thing. It's like gossipy sort of thing. Texting, you know, that sort of business, or sort of social media things, that sort of business. Four of Swords. So very important going through all this sort of thing is to, again, take time for yourself. There was a couple of days back where I needed to, well, I didn't need to, but I was going to be doing these readings. I got everything ready and the whole lot of it. And the only message I was getting through was rest. That was literally it, just repeatedly, rest, rest. Okay, I'm not doing them today. And that's that. And yesterday as well, kept trying to come back to it, and I did. And I recorded 2 very long and very, very good videos with no sound. So, like I say, this isn't something that should be forced. And when you're supposed to take rest and time for yourself, it means it's that you need to look after yourself more. You have the King of Cups here again, so that's twice. Actually, I'll put this over here. No, I'll put this up here. Oh, that's fine. So you have the King of Cups here twice. So this is the doubling of so. This is basically, from all angles, you're coming into a full, like your full self. You're coming into someone who you're meant to be, and not, you know, the things that you thought you were or thought this or that about yourself are being let go of, and only the true self will remain. You know, the Four of Swords here, very much so It's about taking time for meditation. It's about taking time just to rest, just for the self, to go, to be in a park or just be alone and just to hear the birds singing, and just to take joy just in that moment and just being present. Very much so is what that's all about. Okay, so let's see, what are the most important messages here for Cancer? But very good reading here. It seems like you're coming in to a place of fulfillment is what I see. There are some things that whatever's left, it's going to be changing suddenly, but it seems here that everything is going to be turning in your favor. Spiritual strength. Underneath the deck, the waiting game. So, spiritual strength. This is very much with the part of the letting go, the shedding of the old, letting go of aspects of the ego, taking time to look at oneself. You want to be very much giving towards others, but this is very much about giving to oneself as well. In order to give, or in order to give healing to others, or of any sort, you must be in a position where you have had healing yourself, that sort of thing. You must do for yourself before you can do for others, just to make a point of that. Underneath here, 8 of Cups, yeah, very much so. There are things that need to be let go of. Whatever is not serving you needs to be walked away from, and things need to change. But where you're going is somewhere very positive. It's going to take a little bit of time. Actually, here you go, that's that card. Because I was actually going for the deck to draw a card, but there you have it. It will take some time. It's not an instant process, so don't for a moment think that it will be. And very importantly, allow yourself to have the time for yourself. And say, oh, but I need to do this, but I need to do that. No, I need to take time for myself. When it's time for that, it'll be time for that. When it's time for me, it's time for me. And sometimes something might just happen where it forces you into that position. If you don't sort of go willingly, it's like something may happen, flat tire, car crash, or something. You get stuck somewhere for a while where all you can do is sit there and wait. It's like life will, if you sort of don't do it willingly, it can find a way of doing it for you. Now, besides that, what was the other thing I was going to do? I'm missing something here. No, I haven't. I've spaced for a moment. I thought I've missed something completely. I think maybe the bottom of this deck is probably the only thing I can see. Well, I didn't actually put the bottom there. Yeah, no, that's what I was missing. That's what it was. Sorry about that. I'm just looking around like, what am I missing here? So we have the core, which is judgment. 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles. So very much in a very good space of being on your own. Judgment here, it's a judgment call. It's like something has to change. It's like it's going to be pointed out to you quite sort of strongly, or your intuition will automatically sort of, you'll see it's like, okay, I know what this is. This is something I wasn't really paying attention to, and now I can see it's causing harm, and now I know what needs to sort of change. And that's sort of where it's coming from there. Okay, Cancer, I do hope you enjoyed the reading. I am trying to make these a bit shorter now, so I've come up with a little bit of a different way of doing it. Sorry, the first one took a little longer. If you would like to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, give us a like. If you have anything, any comments you want to put down, or have any constructive criticism, by all means. And just as a little thank you for watching till the end, I'm actually going to be taking someone from my comments and providing a free personal reading for them, which I'll announce possibly by next Sunday. Anyway, yeah, just as a little thank you for watching and staying to the end and listening to me ramble on, I suppose. Anyway, I will leave it there. Thank you very much and take good care.